Did you know that money is one of the top reasons new marriages end in divorce? They don't split up because they don't have money. They split up because they don't know how to talk about it. So in this video, I'll be sharing the 3 major money mistakes new marriages make and how you can avoid them so that you don't end up making the same mistake and destroying your marriage. Now, the first mistake new marriages make as it concerns money, it's money secrets. But before I dive into that, let me quickly say this. This is part 3 of early marriage mistake series. So if you've not watched part 1, part 2, you need to go see that video. Go watch those videos, I mean. Back to money secrets. People keep so many secrets. And as I'm making this video, it reminds me of my early days in marriage because I made this mistake, this money secret. I kept so many money secrets from my wife. Let me say this before I go further. Presently, my marriage, I'm having the issue of trust when it comes to money with my wife because she no longer trusts me, believe me, because earlier on in marriage, I don't know, maybe because of the orientation I took into my marriage, I was taught that you shouldn't tell your spouse, your wife as a man, everything about you when it comes to money. So I hide them. I never allowed her to know a lot when it comes to finance. And it really affected me. There were times in my marriage which, yeah, I'm trying to remember vividly. There were times in my marriage that I had to buy some clothes for myself and lie to my wife that my friend bought them for me. There were times in my marriage that I had to take loans, buy some things, and hide them, not allow her know I hid them from her. So you see this money secret. This is one thing people go into marriage with, and it's really, really killing their marriage. I tell you, I'm working so hard to see I can win my wife's trust when it comes to money. And it's not easy for me, I'm telling you the truth. Because no matter what I do, my wife believes I'm hiding a lot. Presently, my wife is like, she's also having money secrets because I started it. So I want to beg you coming into marriage. As a man, be open to your spouse financially. I understand what I understand. Yeah, you open up to her, she want to control you and the rest. She knowing everything, she knowing your earning and the rest will make her respect you less. I understand. But depends on the orientation, how you talk with your wife concerning money. Please let your wife know. See, there's something that happened some years ago. I don't want to say this because I don't want to expose the family. This man died. I don't want to call names, I mean. This man died and the wife and the family never knew that their husband had over 80 to 100 million in his bank account. And it's wrong. Men, if you can, not if you can, the day you marry your wife, be open to her financially. See, let me tell you this. In fact, this should sound like an advice. If you cannot trust her financially, then I see no reason for you marrying her. If you can't trust a woman financially, no need marrying her. For me, I was hiding it because what led to me having money secrets, was due to limited finance. I knew if I told my wife I'm buying this, buying that, she wouldn't. So I will hide it from her, not tell her what I'm doing. And like I'm telling you now, it affected, not affected, it's still affecting the marriage. There were times I would go on app, take loans from app, buy things. And the funny thing is this, if I discussed them with my wife, she would have still allowed me. But I thought she would never support it and the rest. I learned this the hard way, and I don't want you to learn it the hard way too. See, in marriage, you have just one eye as individual. Your second eye is your spouse. So when you have both eyes, you see things clearly. See, I want to say this to men. Woman was brought to man to complement man, not to compete with man. Likewise, women. So please, please, I beg you, be open to your spouse. Even if she wouldn't approve you spending that money, let her know that you are spending money. Well done, sir. No problem, sir. So let her know you will be spending the money and the rest. It helps, because this is one mistake I really made, like I said. Big mistake I made because, okay, you want to turn? No, feel free. Feel free. So, like I said, this is one major mistake I made, and I really want to tell you, encourage you, advise you, so that you learn from this mistake and really avoid it, because it's going to really help you. It will definitely help you if you avoid this mistake I made. I'm telling you this. Now, the second money mistake new marriages make that I don't want them to continue, I don't want you coming into marriage to make, is not defining ownership of funds. It's better you decide whether the money will be ours or yours or mine, because this is where crisis come when as it concerns money. But in the first point I shared, I spoke directly to men. I want to talk to women. Women have this notion that the money they earn is their money. Why the one the man earns, brings home, is our money. I want to tell you, you woman listening to me, you wife listening to me, if you are coming into marriage with this mindset, please drop it, because social change has taken place. A lot of things, what worked that era, no longer work. Because I see this often, like I said, the advice I was given when I got married was like, don't tell your wife everything about your earning, so that you can have some money to help your siblings, give to your parents. Because you know, women, when they come into marriage, it's always them, their family, and nobody else. Please. And I got into this with this mindset, and it affected me. I said it before, and let me say it. Financial trust is an issue. My wife even trusts me that I'm not having an extramarital affair with any other woman than it comes to marriage, than it comes to money, I mean. So please, discuss it. Define the percentage that will be collective. Maybe I should come again. Define the percentage that will be owned collectively, that will go into ours, and decide the percentage that will be hers and yours. Why am I saying this? Yeah, I know as a woman, there are times you want to buy some things for yourself. As a man, there are times you want to reach out to your siblings and give to your parents and the rest. Likewise, the wife. You wouldn't want to disturb your partner and the rest. Yes, you can decide maybe 20% for that, 70% or 50, 30, as you desire, as you like, as you wish to define it to be like collective ownership. This is one area I want you to work on. The money challenge, money mistake, people are, I see it every day. I see it every day. The other day, my colleague, who earns far better than her husband, was still disturbing her husband to give her money. And I asked, what of your money? She said, no, my money is my money. My husband's money is our money. And when I saw this man, the wife was doing far better than her. You could see the stress on this man, knowing that he's shouldering the responsibility of the family. So please, I beg you, define ownership in marriage. It will really help you. Now, before I go on to the third point, I want you to share this video to one or two persons. Why I said share this video is this. I am sharing mistakes I made. I'm not saying this is mistake they make. It's the one I made I'm sharing, so that you learn. Because the problem of marriage is this. We are not told what to do when we get into marriage. People keep their wisdom, their experience in marriage private. They don't share it so that people don't make mistake. There's this general notion with we've come up with concerning marriage. Marriage is the greatest teacher. Marriage is a university that has no ending. Going through and make mistakes too. No, it shouldn't be like that. We ought to share our mistakes so that people learn from them, learn from our mistakes. We ought to tell people, especially those coming into marriage, this is one area I made mistake. Avoid this, do this. Or even if you want to avoid it, be aware of the outcome of such actions if you do take them. So please share this video. Now, the third financial mistakes new marriages make, I want you to avoid. It's family support. This is one area people don't really understand or don't get it right or make mistake as it concerns finance. No matter how a man marries, a woman marries, she always see her family as her number one priority. Likewise, men. Only few people see their wife as their number one priority or see their husband as their number one priority. You start hearing people, the mother that carried me for 9 months is we are talking about. See, learn to decide and allocate funds to family support. If you can decide allocate funds to family support, you will not be hearing this, you are partial, you love your family than my family. Is my mother not as important as your family? I've seen where there is competition in some marriages. You visit them, you see the way the wife would treat her parents. Her own parents is different from the way she treats her husband's parents. I've seen how a man, when he's supporting his siblings, the support he gives to his wife's family is always far better than the one he gives to his family. Please define this so that you don't have issues. And let me quickly say this. You going into marriage as a wife, understand whether your husband was a community project. When I mean community project, I mean some men were trained by the family. They pulled their resources together and sent him to university. So as you are getting married to him, understand this so that it helps you. Understand that he will need to support his family because they supported him. Understand whether your husband is a community project. Community project, let me repeat again. When the family contributed money to train and sponsor your husband and you're married, be aware that you must allow him help those people that helped him become who he is. Now, I want you to subscribe to this channel so that you will get notification whenever I upload a video, upload new videos. You know, my videos are experience-based. I share what I've gone through, my journey, my mistakes, so that you learn from it. And in my next video, I will be sharing with you how you can reclaim yourself in a difficult marriage. Because I tell you the truth, people are going through a lot in marriage. Some people are now shadows of themselves because they got married. And most time, it's not that the marriage is the issue, the marriage institution. It's because they got into marriage without preparation, without having, learning, acquiring the needed skills. So watch out for my next video.